All right, we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna take you over to the run. As you can see, it's really dark out there. The security light on the camera keeps flashing on and off. We currently have a thunderstorm moving through. I do not have it set up here to where I can show you what's going on. I'll show you the radar. I don't know if I could get that. It would take me too long to try to set it up. But regardless, we're going to go for this. We're going to try to get this live stream done. It's not going to be a very long one because with the fact that I was supposed to start 15 minutes ago and there's a storm and everything else, yay, what a way to start the day. So anyway, welcome to Gavin Farm and the craziness that occurs with Gavin Farm. There's always something going on. The computer decided to completely crap out as I was getting started this morning. It loaded everything and then decided to push an update right after everything got loaded. So not only did I have to reboot the computer, everything decided that because it didn't shut down pretty, it shut down very quickly when the computer rebooted, that it was going to yell at me. But let's move on. We are not going to be at the Elks Club this week. They are having it. We are just not prepared to be there. We have been very, very busy getting other things prepared, and we just haven't had time to prepare to be at the farmers market this week. So we are pushing it back to join them on the next one on the 4th Thursday of the month. With everything else, I did get a new 3D printer, so we're going through the process of learning that to try to get some more stuff to make to add to our merch market. And I right now in the game am looking for a place to put all of these soybeans. I have 2 fields done and 1 left to get done. And I need to find that one. Where is it? Oh, plant-based milk right there. So yeah, the soybeans are full here. They're full in the silos, and that's after adding a couple of extensions to it. They filled up very quickly. It still does not seem like I have very much soybeans stored though. Let's see how many I have. I have 1.3 million pounds. So I guess I could just start taking them to sell off. So I might just do that because otherwise I'm gonna have 2 semis full of soybeans forever, and I still have 1 field left to get done. The only tractor I have working at the moment is plowing field 14. This will be the last field that I'm keeping. For some reason, and I have to go back to it and see, I reset the vehicle, but for some reason, my wagon for collecting the straw has started acting up on me. So I did reset it, and we're going to see here what happens. Yeah, it's still acting up on me here. So we're going to do this. Set that one off. And then I'm going to do the little cheaty cheat to get it back to the farm over here. And I've done quite a few updates. I don't know if one of those updates has to do with why it's not acting right now, but we're going to switch it and see if maybe if I start baling instead of doing the swath picking up, if that'll change things. So we're going to take this and go that way. And yes, my computer is still running very, very slow. I know I have a baler here. There it is. I know I have one. And I can still put the bales into the silage maker too, so there's not a whole lot going on this week on the farm. Same old, same old. We've got tomatoes coming in, peppers coming in. We had to pull our zucchini plants because they were dying off and had squash bugs really bad. So we had to pull those. And I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background, but it's thundering pretty bad out. And they did sound our sirens because of the wind. So we have tornado sirens, or we have the weather sirens going off. They're not tornado sirens. They are emergency alert sirens, and because the thunderstorm warning did alert to possible 70-mile-an-hour winds, that's why they're doing that. That may be different where you are, but here that's what they're for. And some pretty wicked lightning. As far as what's needing done on here, 17 is plowed. I'm going to see, or harvested. I've got the baler on the way down there now to see if I can get it to pick it up straw-wise. I'm guessing I'm going to have to sell the soybeans in the truck because I still have this field here, field 23, to get harvested. 17, 23 are going to get harvested. The straw is going to get picked up. They're going to get plowed or cultivated, and then they're getting sold. So that will leave me half of the fields belonging to me. So now half the fields up here belonging to me, half of them belonging to other people in the map. And I'm not exactly sure what this mod has put in that I have where it randomly generates people. Like with this guy right here, he's not. And so he's going to go start working the field. And then when I close out of the game, we can take a look here. Gotta grow. The fields are all left in various stages of whatever. So there's nothing going on here. This is going to be a very short stream, so we're going to go check out the chickens again. Because right now I'm probably not even going to stay in the game very long. Because I'm going to get everything staged to do the next thing next time I'm in. I will be working on getting the field done before the next stream, so that next time there won't be anything that I actually have to do. And yes, they stay out in the rain. They do not go and hide. They live. They might be in the other run, or some of them actually may have gone to the coop. Most of the time, they all like to stand out there and watch. That particular run does stay pretty dry. So we do have that going on. Maybe I'll work on getting a weather camera set up for the stream too, so that we can look at what's going on in the world too. Out in the world, check it out, see what's going on. Right now I'm working on getting more cameras for the chickens, so that you can see them wherever they are in there, not just when they're in that one little section. So we're taking the combine over to field 23, and I should have turned off, but that's okay. We'll take the back road. almost to this field here. We can get it started. It's not going to get very far because it's 84% full already from the last field, but we can at least get in here and get a start on it. And then I will probably send both of those semis to the farmer's market to sell the stuff. Get the wagon over. Yeah, refill tank. The game save real quick. We're gonna go one last look at the chickens, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stream. I'm gonna set up a few things to finish later. Then chicken can keeps doing that. Oh, see now more of them come out. They're hanging out, they're watching the storm. I'm watching the storm while setting up the farm. The other thing was, I just went out there a few minutes before the storm came in, and I was getting tomatoes. That camera is really grouchy today, which is probably what's irritating them. That light sometimes irritates them. I've tried turning it off. It turns itself back on. I'm still working on making it turn off permanently, but it does its own thing. We're gonna go do this. Hopefully next week will be a better result for the live stream. I'll be able to do a full run. Try to get an hour's worth in 7:30 to 8:30. But with the technical issues, the computer's still lagging really bad, so I'm gonna get these few things set up, close out of the game, try to figure out what's going on with that. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for where we're going to be next. We should have an idea coming up here where our next event's going to be, when it's coming up, and we'll let you know. Well, with that, have a good day, everybody. Have a good week. Enjoy the chicken cam during the rest of the week when I'm not on here live. I do run the chicken cam in the mornings. Otherwise, go out, farm your yards. Bye, y'all.